The conditions, Steve, what are you seeing? They've been so dry, and then the fierce winds have been whipping things up. What are conditions this hour?
Well, Heather, the winds have died down, but they are going to pick up. We'll talk about that a bit later. Let's go through some of the numbers. And all these numbers, Heather, are likely to rise. The death toll you mentioned, 10, that's almost certain to rise. As far as the numbers of homes damaged and destroyed, that's now over 10,000. That number is expected to go up. One number that we didn't expect to talk about today, containment. Well, there is some, very slight, but some containment here in Palisades. That's 6%. Not very much, but at least a start. I want to show you some video right now that was taken by me at 2 o'clock this morning. This is Topanga Canyon. Look at the fire on that mountain hillside. You're about to see some water, some mist come down. That's from a helicopter water drop at 2 o'clock in the morning. They're doing these water drops around the clock, and that's largely what's allowing some of this containment to continue. The air assault went on all day yesterday as the winds did calm down, so they got some containment here. The Eaton fire in Pasadena, the second largest fire, still 0% contained. They're hoping to get some containment there as well. Now, here's another site, just an amazing site of abandoned vehicles. This is from Tuesday. I took it yesterday, but this is the result of Tuesday when people were trying to escape from the Pacific Palisades. This is Sunset Boulevard near the ocean. People were trying to escape, but the road was gridlocked. There were so many people trying to escape. People just got out of their cars, left their cars there, and walked to safety. You see the cars on the left destroyed. Some of the cars on the right will be able to be used again, but just some remarkable scenes. Now, you mentioned the Kenneth Fire. That's a fire that's a bit of a concern to me because it's not far from where I live. That may be arson related. There has been a person detained in connection with that fire, but that fire was really quickly jumped on by fire crews, and that's now 35% contained. And Heather, also today, we have a lot more law enforcement people here, personnel here. The National Guard from California has been called in, and we're seeing them all over the place to assist the fire crews, to assist law enforcement. So the personnel involved in battling this fire just continues to grow.
That must be a little bit of comfort to see that kind of response with the National Guard now being called in. But for the people there looking at these scenes of a Los Angeles, that hard to imagine how it will ever look the same. Steve, in all of this, I mean, how are people feeling? A range of emotion, I'm sure. Is there any glimmer of optimism or hope as this continues?
Well, the bit of hope is that the winds have calmed down a great deal. Yesterday was really calm. And again, that allowed the air assault to go on everywhere and some containment now in the Pacific Palisades. But the winds are going to come back slightly, not a lot, but slightly today, tomorrow. By Sunday, they will be up significantly, but Heather, it's not going to be anything like it was Tuesday and Wednesday. These winds were at that point hitting around a gust of 160 kilometers an hour. So there is hope that they can begin to get the upper hand, but this battle is going to go on for days, maybe another week or so. In the end, they will obviously contain it, but the fire is still spreading, it's still burning, and still destroying homes.